special episode of Maximilian Must Know. Since I've started doing these videos, the number one request I always get is to do a collection video. And it's not something I've been self-conscious about. It's just something I think I've always really wanted to wait until I'm proud enough of my collection to show it off. Because I see some amazing collections out there. And I'm one of these people that's never happy. You know, when I'm at work, I'm almost never happy with my performance, no matter what it is. So I feel like I just got to do it, and just what it is what it is. Hopefully people will like my collection or whatever. But I'm gonna put it out there. But I'm not gonna do it in one swoop because it would take too long. I want to spend a little bit of time speaking about the fragrances. So I'm gonna break it up into clips of 25 at a time. Hopefully, if not every week, every other week. And then it could be an ongoing series, Next time I get the next 25, I'll do those. I think as of right now, we're at about 120 or something like that, maybe 115. So, it'll be an ongoing series. We're going to do the first 25 today. And just so you guys know, I have three main types of scents in my collection. I've got the niche guys, which I usually get from places like Min, or Saks, or Barney's, or Bergdorf's. We've got the designers, which I normally get from places like Sephora or Bloomies or Amazon. And we've got the cheapies, which I go all over the place for. Again, Amazon, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, wherever, whenever I'm looking from. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to tell you briefly why I have them. And today we're going to do numbers 1 through 25. So let's do it. Now, just a quick note. As far as decants and samples go, I'm not going through the samples. I have, as you guys can probably imagine, as most of you guys do, at least a couple hundred of those. If I have more than 20 mil, if I have 30 mil of something, an ounce at least, I'll show it. Or if I have the actual miniature bottle from the company, like from a set, I'll show those as well. There's not that many. I think I have one set of little fragrances and a couple of big decants I'll show off. But for the most part, we're just going to be doing some, fragrances that are an ounce and up, all right? So 1 through 25, let's go. Number 1 for my collection, Guerlain Homme. The mojito of fragrances, the lime and the mint and the rum note. And actually, I don't know if there's a rum note, but there's definitely a lime and a mint note. I think this is a good scent. I'm not nuts about it, but it is nice for summer. I think I got this guy online. Next up, from the house of Hermes, I have reviewed this guy, Un Jardin sur la Toit, supposed to smell like the garden on the roof of the Hermes building in Paris. I think I got this guy at Sephora, or I might have got it online, I'm not sure, but love this scent. Next up is one I have for historical purposes, absolutely, Florida Water. And this cost me $3. At Cambridge Chemist near my house. This is one of the original eau de colognes, I believe, ever made in the United States. Murray and Lamman puts it out. Beautiful citrus and herb scent, clove in there, some beautiful orange and lemon. Doesn't last forever, but I like to put this on my sheets and sometimes iron it, spray it when I iron my clothes. Baseball players in Florida typically soak rags in this and ice water with a little bit of this added, and then they'll put them on their heads between innings. So historical scent, one of the reasons I have it. Another one of those is Dominica's Bay Rum, which, this is the only other aftershave one I'm going to be showing in this video. But this is a really nice, rich bay rum scent. This one has lime in it, and I think this cost $10 a bottle. And to be honest with you, it's I think my favorite bay rum scent out there. So this is Dominica Bay Rum. Not really. I mean, I guess it is a cologne, but I think this is like $10 a bottle. So Dominica Bay Rum. Next up, the Wet Concrete scent, Narcisco Rodriguez for him. Man, this shit is awesome. Francis Kurkdjian did a great job with this. Violet, perfect in the rain. I want to say I got this guy off Amazon as well. Really, really like this scent. So I believe that is number 5. Number 6 is one of the original bottles of Unforgivable. I got this like the week it came out, I think, at Sephora years and years ago. I've got a little bit of juice left. Don't use it that much. Won't be getting a replacement bottle as I'm currently waiting on a full bottle of Millesime Imperial. But memories. I have memories about this, and I like it. I think it's a good scent. I really would like to try the multi-platinum someday, but I don't want to pay the prices that people are asking right now for that. Did a full review on this guy, Encre Noir, the Forest Floor fragrance, meant to look like an inkwell. Love this stuff, man. It's not the easiest thing to wear, you know. I think this is like funeral fragrance, but damn, is this some serious quality? And I think this was like $40 on Amazon. So that is number 7. Number 8 is another one I've reviewed. This is my bottle of Iris 39 from Le Labo, the only full bottle of Le Labo scent that I own. The city exclusives I heard are coming out very soon. I know you can buy samples of them now from the boutique and from Lucky Scent, so I want to try one of those out, maybe pick out one of those soon. I'm thinking maybe Gaiac or the new one, Cure, which is a leather scent, I think, for Dubai. That's city exclusive. But really like this from Le Labo. Gotta have at least one Le Labo scent in your collection, you know? Next up, Tommy Bahama's St. Bart. This smells a hell of a lot like Bond No. 9's Coney Island to me, and it's a lot cheaper. This is one of the ones I found at TJ Maxx, $20 I think for the 100 ml. I really like this. This is good summertime juice. Tommy Bahama's St. Bart. Decant, one of the few decants I have, Sheep Palatin from Parfums MDCI. I told the owner of the company, Claude, that I was doing this show and I would like to review one of his fragrances at some point, and he was kind enough to send me 3 decants of his male fragrances. This is getting some love recently. If you're a member of Robes 08's fragrance group on Facebook, he recently did a mini review on this, and I think he's getting the full bottle. I have a good deal of this left, so this is an amazing scent from Parfums MDCI. Next up is what I think is the best Ferragamo scent. It reminds me a lot of La Nuit by YSL. This is Atamol, and this is a really nice fragrance. A lot of sort of incense. Unfortunately, it doesn't last as long as I think most people would like, but it's still pretty good. And this is one of the ones, another one I found at TJ Maxx for a very fair price, very good price. Next up is a fragrance from Zara, guys. This is Zara. If you guys don't know, it's a Spanish sort of H&M. They sell designer sort of inspired clothing for a much cheaper price. They have their own line of fragrances, which to me seem to be knockoffs of designer fragrances, but some of them are very good quality. I picked this up for like $5 at the register. This is their blue sport fragrance. Dark incensey, also smells a little bit like La Nuit, but you know, for $6, I can't go wrong. This is a pretty good fragrance. Next up, we've got another decant, from MDCI. This is, of course, Invasion Barbar. I'm getting a full bottle of this as soon as my decant runs out, because that's crap juice right there. Some people say it smells like Band-Aid. I think it's one of the most elegant men's colognes I've ever smelled in my life, personally. I really like it. Next up, Dior Homme Intense. I've had the original. This is the reformulation. I didn't think the original was worth paying another $100 for. This was when I got off Fragrance Net with the coupon. I think it was like $50 a year or so ago. And what can be said about this that already hasn't been said? One of the most elegant colognes you'll ever find in the designer side of things. If you don't have this, you need to get this one for sure. Finally, the final MDCI scent that they sent me is Amber Topkapi. I'm not in love with this one. This was the only one that they sent me that I didn't swoon over. Not bad. It has its place, but not something to go nuts about. One of my signature scents, one of my favorite niche scents out there. You guys know about this one. Another one of the first fragrances I reviewed. Dominique Ropion's Uranium Pour Major for Edition de Parfum by Frederic Malle. I think it's the best mint fragrance going. I like Roadster, but if you want authentic high-end mint, you got to come this way for that. This is Intimately Beckham by David Beckham. And when I got into fragrances, I really sort of learned that even though I'd probably punch this guy in the face if I ever met him, because I think he's a wankster, your nose can't be biased. And, you know, reading Luca Turin's book, he gave some of the Beckham scents really high marks. So I decided to to trust him and to pick a few of them up. And I really like this. The problem with this, I have another one too, if that makes sense. The problem with this one, this is really nice. This has a whiskey note in it, some apples. People have compared online to the opening of Jubilation 25. I sort of see where they're going with that, but it's not a real comparison. Problem with these, in the Beckham sense, they're very high quality, even though Cody makes them, but they don't last that long. If this lasted longer, this is a very elegant presentation. It's a nice bottle. If this lasted longer, it would definitely be a favorite of mine. Unfortunately, it fades very, very quickly. Another Frederick Malle scent that I have, did a review on this. Warming up to this one, actually, is the Dries Van Noten scent that Bruno Jovanovic did for Frederick Malle. This is all about sandalwood and vanilla. They wanted to make it smell like a Flemish pastry shop. And obviously, or not obviously, I've never been to a Flemish pastry shop, so I can't tell whether they hit their goal or not, but it's a nice scent. It really, really is. And I think it's going to do really well in the winter, the dead of winter, because it's a cozy sandalwood. Next up is another Tommy Bahama one. This one's Martinique. This is, I like it. It's got a nice iced, I think an iced mandarin note on it. It's a little generic, but I think this was $13 at TJ Maxx. So again, those $13 cents, you really can't argue with them, as long as they're all right. I talked about this in a show I did where I showed some fragrances I picked up. Banana Republic's M. A lot of people shit on this. I like it. I think it's got one of the most authentic orange notes I've ever smelled, honestly. And I smelled all of them. Orange Sanguine, Hermes's, a lot of them. This one I think is top right there. I mean, I don't know. People don't like it, but I think it's awesome. $35 for this one, $45 for the 100 ml. I don't know. I think if you like orange fragrances and you don't own that, you're sleeping, honestly. Bulgari Aqua, I managed to pick this guy up at Century 21. I got it with a toiletry bag and a shower gel, I think for like $30. This is a 100 ml bottle, so I like this a lot. I think this was really well done. The interpretation of the deep sea instead of just another aquatic, great job on this one. We've got a few more. While we're on Bulgari, might as well keep going. Black. I got this on the Badger and Blade board. Someone didn't like it. They were selling their bottle for $25. I fucking love this. Rubber, that vanilla. I think this is really good stuff. I don't like the Bulgari, the way they sit. It screws my whole shit up, but, what are you going to do? They're a little wacky. And this is definitely my favorite Bulgari set, without doubt. I think this is, to me, this is pretty close to niche quality. And if you were looking for something like that niche quality, check out Nostalgia from Santa Maria Novella. It's meant to smell like an Italian race car, and again, I've never smelled an Italian race car, but review on this, I did Gucci Pour Homme 2. Trying to think if I want to make the jump to Pour Homme 1. I know it's expensive because it's out of, they're not discontinued, but I like this one. My beef with this, obviously, was the longevity, but it's got a beautiful tea note. You guys all know that. The bottle is just spectacular. It's solid, it's heavy, it's got a beautiful cap, it's art almost. I kind of just want the 100 ml of the other one just to sit it next to this guy so they don't get lonely in the cabinet. So 2 more for the first 24 and 25 for the first run of this my collection. 24 is going to be Nautica Pure Discovery. Nautica scents are all pretty much the same. They're safe aquatics. They're something I throw on if I'm not going to do anything after the shower, just to freshen up. I think these are really good for that. I think I have 3 or 4 Nautica scents. That's what I use them for. If you're using them for anything more than that, it's stupid. There's much better stuff out there. I actually do like this one. You can see I've given it a little bit of use. And I think, as I said, I think it was like $8 on sale at TJ Maxx. And then finally, 25 is a little bit of an oddity that I don't hear talked about that much. It's called Pinot Silvestre. And why I picked this up, guys, just so you know, in America we have Old Spice. In Italy, the older gentlemen all wear this. This is what's available in the supermarkets and the drugstores. And I wasn't able to find this, locally, and I didn't want to buy it online. But when Pasteur Pharmacy, I saw they had this. I had to grab a bottle. It's like $12. This is, I think, a 30 ml, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 40 ml. Very weird, 40 ml. But it's different, It's definitely, It's green, it's piney, it's woodsy. It's definitely, I think I like Old Spice, just so you guys know. You're not gonna be shitting on Old Spice. I think it's a masterful fragrance for what it is. I wouldn't wear it just because it's not me, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the way Old Spice smells. I think this is better though. I think there's some more quality here. Usually, you look at an American-made suit and an Italian-made suit at the same price, and the Italian-made suit is going to be a little slicker, a little sleeker, probably a little better constructed, and it's sort of the same thing here. Pinot Silvestris of a little higher quality than a whatchamacallit is, an Old Spice. So check it out if you get a chance. All right, so that is 1 through 25. Next go round, we will be doing 25 through 50. Thank you so much for watching. I am Maximilian. This is my collection.
Today is the day I get out on my feet, remove them chains, they shackled on me, press my luck, stop fucking with them hoe that cluck, cause them same motherfuckers the one that got me stuck, trying to use me up, till my tank on E, then leave me stranded, scrambling in these streets, for $1 a day, until my pockets is straight, soon as you move out the hood, them niggas holler in your face, make them swallow the bass, from the kicker, I'd rather be a dead man, than a nigga, I'd rather roll chrome rims, than a swisher, I gotta make move, I can't hang with you, they used to be the fly shit back in 9-5, but now I want a crib and a car I can drive. And ain't nobody out there help me cause I'm grown. Gotta leave them childish games alone. Nigga, I'm on.
I'm in the hood still praying for a piece of faith. I know he on his way, I'm hoping he don't make it late. I'm up to bed, I just hope I make it to the plate. I'm Babe Truth, you can tell him I'm one of the greats. Used to shoot for the stars, now my aim lie. I'm the truth, nigga, something that your name not. 1,000 watts ain't a thing that I can't shine. It ain't a wrist or a chain that I can't grab. Tell them I'm on something like City Lights. I used to be out they sights.